If you're planning on getting the Tangem wallet, or you already bought one and you want to see what somebody else does in order to set it up, here's a video exactly for that. So I will show you step by step on how to open this box and then set up the card, set up the wallet, connect everything in here. Comes in a box like that, and when you open that one up, just like that, you got your card or set of cards right in there. I ordered the 3-card set. There are only 2 steps. Download the Tangem app, tap the card to your phone, follow the instructions on screen, which is exactly what we're gonna do. As always, links to everything down below. You get a 10% discount, I think, with this code right here, but it will also be mentioned in the comments and the description to set up the wallet, whether you have an Android device or you have an iPhone. It should be the same process no matter what. Let's open the app and start. So you got your cards right there, and you also got your wallet in your phone. You got the app downloaded, you got it set up, which by the way, takes like 20 seconds. Also made a video on that. Time to set up, so this card works with that wallet. Even says it on the card right there. Tap the card to your phone, and that's how we start with the card being tapped as we are upgrading to our hardware wallet. Key migration, same addresses, general security. We can buy it by clicking right there or with the link down below, or we click on start upgrade. Tap to scan, simple as that. It will say tap the card or the ring, as they also have a physical ring. When we click on start upgrade, it will show you to tap and scan the card exactly the way it is, which means right here, once we hold the card there, done, you're able to upgrade to your hardware wallet. It will keep your assets safe in cold storage. Start upgrade. You will notice that every single card that you get has a different number code at the bottom, 16 digits in total. All we gotta do to create the wallet, tap the card as shown above. Do not remove until the end of the operation. So as you can see right here, bit difficult to hold, but we just put it there, wait, and that's about it. So when it comes to setting up the app and your wallet initially, takes a few seconds. Setting up the hardware wallet is even easier. To start the backup process, add up to 2 backup cards or rings. We can now add a card or ring on here, which means connect your phone to use the card. Same identical thing as before. Take the card that we have, in this case a backup card, tap, hold, wait a couple seconds, done. We can add another one. I mean, why not? We got 3 anyway, so hold it, wait a couple seconds, and that is backed up. Main card here, backup cards there, which is the max number of devices added. Finalize the backup process, click that button, create an access code. You can choose any word, phrase, or number you want as your access code. Then it asks you for the primary card. Prepare the backup card with the number, digits at the end. So you can always double check on the back of your card, which you can see right there, that it has the numbers as shown on screen. And make sure it's the exact card as your primary card. Scan card, which again, as always, you hold at the back of your phone. Done. In this case, you got a long tap, so we gotta wait 15 seconds. And we did it. Now we repeat that 2 times for the backup cards. And then we're all good. Would I like to use biometrics? Sure, why not? Success, your wallet is configured and ready for use. Continue to your wallet, and you will now see at the top of your wallet where it says 3 devices that our cards are added and connected to our wallet. The firmware is non-upgradable, meaning when you use something like Ledger as an example, I think every single time when I log in, they want me to update the Ledger to version 2.5.1, and then if to download that, reinstall the apps. And you never know if there's any security flaw within an update. There's also a firmware validation process in those cards when you tap them. So Tangem does make sure that there has nothing been tinkered with when it comes to the card. Then very importantly, because the cards are right here, they're never connected to the internet. So they can't be exposed to anything. They've also been audited by different security companies, and they don't collect or store any private data. So on par, if not better, with security, and so much faster to use. Like, I don't know about you, but when I use any other hardware wallet, and you have to find the right cable, then connect it, then open the interface or the app, and then verify everything with multiple steps, same or better level of security, and tap, done. So if you do want to save time with the same security, recommend it just for that. Now in the app, which I think I showed last time as well, but you know, short walkthrough, you can buy, swap or sell, which means if you want to buy, it shows you some of the market trends, as well as our main currencies. Let's say you want to buy Bitcoin. You can select the currency, let's say USD, and you would like to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. It will then fetch the best possible rate, which is recommended, as well as what is the fastest when it comes to processing. You can buy it directly in the app if you want to. Same for other currencies. If you want to add and organize tokens, you click on organize, and you simply hold and move them around, which means while other apps are pretty crowded when it comes to the interface where it shows you everything all at once, in here instead you can just add the tokens that you like, which means if we search for tokens, I like penguins, so we search for Pingu, select that, add to portfolio. We can even select the chain that it's on, Solana for us, add, swap into it if we want to, later, because right now it's only for the overview. We can then see back here for our tokens, we now have Solana added, as that is the chain it's on, as well as our penguins. If we want to make penguins on top, we can do that, apply, done. I like customization because you usually get a bunch of unnecessary information, and this gives you a free choice over how the layout looks like. Then on Solana you see, for example, APY of 5.86%. You could click on that, and that is the annual percentage yield, which means if you do want to stake and you want to have like everything in once with the security of physical things added, with a hardware wallet on it, while still being on your phone, so like the best of all worlds in one, it offers that within the app. And you can even have the same currency added multiple times in your portfolio, just on different chains. Now I think so far they produced over 4 million of these physical cards. They have over 6 million users. The chip within the card is the same with its Samsung semiconductors, and has the same security certification as the chip that you get in your bank card or your passport. And on top of that, you also get a 25-year warranty, which I think is longer than any warranty I've seen ever. Recently, they also added Tangem Pay, so you can pay through your phone, just like with a physical card when you double tap on your phone on different card terminals. That is in USDC on the Polygon network, which you can store directly in your app and then also use to pay, meaning everything is concentrated in one. With your funds staying on-chain, you can spend USDC directly, with no ongoing monthly or issuance fees, with a direct conversion rate of 1 USDC being 1 USD. And it can be used for anything, whether it's like online purchases, subscriptions, travel, cross-border payments, everyday spending all in one. So if you want to use that, can be found directly in the app, depending on the region you're in. They're making it available for more regions around the world as time goes on. For now, it's mostly the US, Latin America, and a couple other regions. And in order to buy a wallet, obviously, link for that also down below. Or on the side, click on the big blue button. Different options available. We had the 3-card sets, that's the one that I got. Also 2-card set and 1 ring available. There's also a family pack available if you want to get other people into crypto. Might be a good gift. Ring available too, as a physical ring that you can wear. Let's see what you get with the family pack. You can then scroll down. If you do have a promo code, which should automatically be applied with the link down below, my code is simply Melos. Click on apply and then you get 10% off. You can also select the design. Let's say you want the French design, Bitcoin, different colors, all of that available. In the 3-card set, I simply went with black. Honestly, in hindsight, would have been a bit smarter to use like 3 different designs so it's easier to differentiate them. Takes about 5 to 15 days. Mine took about 4 days since I ordered. And then for the payment methods, which is really nice, you can also click and select Binance Pay, a crypto wallet, or crypto payment. Which also means if you already have a Tangem wallet on your phone, you could use that to pay for your physical wallet. You can also select different currencies. You get the idea. Now right now they have a pretty big discount ongoing with 20% plus the 10% discount for my code. Meaning if you also want to get the 3-card set, link down below. When it comes to price to quality, this I think is number 1, simply because other hardware wallets are more expensive, have the same or worse level of security, they're not offline fully, take much longer to set up. This makes it easier. Personally, I like it. Let me know what you think down below. And with that being said, lots of discounts going on, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.